We all have low times in our lives where we just feel down. Life feels kind of gray and meaningless, or we're just not happy with where we're at in it. Naturally, we try to find the fastest way out possible. We scour the internet, searching here and there, thinking that surely someone knows how to fix this problem super fast. I just have to find them. Only to land on video after video telling you this.
And I think the natural thing that a lot of people do when they feel like crap is they tend to wait around for some kind of aha moment, some sort of quote or something that really just shifts our perspective and, launches us out of our depression and into a life that we've always dreamed of. But even though this is sort of the most common way of dealing with these lows, I feel like it's also the most inefficient way of dealing with it by far. And I would even go so far as saying that it's the biggest mistake that people make when trying to improve themselves or try to get out of a bad situation and into a new one. How often do you come across a really, really good idea that changes your mindset and launches you into a new way of living? Like seriously, ask yourself the last time you read a quote on Instagram that launched you out of depression.
Where do I start? I mean, there's an endless selection. Endless. I mean,
really, that completely changed the way you run your business or made you go after the girl or, I feel like after a certain amount of time, you read so many quotes or you read so many self-improvement books or you watch so many self-improvement videos like this one, and it all just becomes the same blah. Like it doesn't really matter. Words are just words. They can only do so much.
Which in turn leaves you feeling even more hopeless, possibly leading you to believe that you'll never get out of the rut, or depression, or worthless day job. But I couldn't get what Joey said out of my mind. I spent the next while thinking about it as if it were absolutely true, as a way to test the validity of it. I even took it a step farther to the statement of, a Instagram quote will never change your life, with a prove me wrong sort of stance. I asked my friends about it. I looked at Instagram quotes and tried to remember ones that I had read before, without a whole lot of success. I never landed on a 100% positive answer about whether or not it was true or false. It more became something of a cross between a hyperbole and a metaphor for me of a larger, more fundamental lesson of the incorrect way many people view self-improvement. Allow me to explain. We want things to be fast.
Oh, come on.
This is reinforced and compounded by the pace of the world today, and for the most part, we can have it. If you want to be entertained, you can have that in less than 2 seconds. Creators are now being told that to be successful on social media, their content needs to be within miniature, bite-sized pieces, fast-paced and exciting in order to keep the rapidly shifting attention of the new generation. We even get annoyed if our packages take longer than 2 days to get to us. Like I said, we get almost everything quite fast. Almost everything. But when it comes to dramatically changing our lives with a few self-improvement hacks, Instagram quotes, and motivational speeches, it usually doesn't happen fast. And herein lies the truth of that statement. A Instagram quote will never change your life, meaning that it's illogical to believe that large amounts of change will happen instantly or through a few quick hacks. Where you read a quote and it boom, changes your whole life. Or you watch a motivational speech and it instantly changes you into a beefcake of chiseled muscle. Yet without realizing it, many times that is our attitude, even when approaching a video like this. The underlying motivation says, give me a quick fix that will change what I don't like right now. Truth be told, I can't. The reason being is because change happens slowly, through consistent and deliberate action. Ask Jocko Willink or Gary Vee if they have any productivity hacks, and you'll quickly realize that hacks are not how they got to where they did. Hard work and discipline are how they got to where they did. And we all know this, but you better believe that just like everyone else, I'm clicking on the shortest possible video that I can find on how to get out of a rut. So what's the point of productivity hacks, then you may be asking? Are they completely useless? No, of course not. Well, as long as we take action. Change happens after we start, not before. However, many times we treat productivity hacks like an Instagram quote. We watch a video about them and it makes us feel good, as if watching the video by itself made us productive. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Anyway, we watch those videos and they make us feel a little bit better. Yet we continue through 97% of our day without ever putting them into practice. I like to think of them as a fork in the road. I can give you a fork in the road, one staying the same, the other improvement. You may even take the fork, but many times we come back to another intersection and resume our old path. The key is to approach productivity hacks for what they are, and not to treat them as something that will instantly slingshot you into a new life of ease, comfort, and free time. If you take the fork and stay disciplined, then it will amount to large amounts of change over the course of time. This is also known as the 1% rule of improvement. You may completely disagree with me, and that's totally fine. But for me, the statement of an Instagram quote will never change your life is an exaggerated reminder that it's up to me, not someone or something else, to make change happen in my life.